Hello everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. So I am heading to my dad's house because he has a dog and I have to go feed his dog. I have to take care of his dog while he's in the hospital. We had some family come up for a while, so I didn't have to go over there for a couple days. So they left yesterday, so I'm heading over there today so she doesn't feel lonely. And she gotta eat. A girl gotta eat, right? What we are passing is some farmland. I told you guys, I live in the country. These are, if I'm not mistaken, apple trees. They're growing apple trees. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're either apple trees or peach trees. This right here is a field. Last year it had beans. This year it may have corn or cabbage. They do not plant the same thing in the fields. They plant something different every year. Had something, I don't know, my dad tried to explain it to me, something to do with nitrogen, and you know, if you have cabbage here one year, the next year you'd want to plant corn because of what the cabbage put into the dirt, something like that. So this year, last year there was beans, so it's a possibility that there'll be cabbage this year. Who knows? Last year here there was a bunch of bee boxes. Bee boxes. You saw a bunch of bees flying around. Here's another field. This one had corn, obviously. I think you guys can see that, right? That light brown that you see on the ground is dried up corn stalks, cut down. So coming into May, there's going to be a lot of farmers out here rototilling the land. I've seen them on the main roads. These are more private back roads. The ground is probably not ready yet. Besides, it snowed yesterday, so it's probably a good thing that they didn't go out there and do anything. Then again, I'm not a farmer, so I don't know about all that, you know, farmland stuff. The little tiny bits in my yard that I plant stuff in is just, you know, just to see if I can do it or not. If I was to have to do this to survive, I would have to learn a lot. So, you see that house right there? Oh, I hear my brakes, you guys. Not good. That is a barn, and I watched them build that. I moved up here in 2003 or 4. I was living in Florida, and we had 3 hurricanes hit us back to back. So the hurricane left me homeless and jobless, so I had to come back home and live with my dad. This is before I was married. I had nowhere to go. I had my 2 kids, so we used to come up here and pass this area quite often, and I watched that place become what it is today, which is pretty cool. But there's no animals in that barn. It's more of a, like, where they hold the tractors and stuff to cultivate the land. If that would be my barn and I lived on top, I would have horses. Someday I will own horses. I love horses. Here's another field. Again, this one had corn. A lot of this corn is not for us to eat. A lot of this corn is for feeding animals. And it's they call it cow corn. They feed the animals with this corn, and I could have swore somebody told me they make fuel with it. I could be wrong, but for some reason I'm remembering something about fuel. Over here, you know that river that I live off of? If any of you guys have seen my video, this is the same river. This is just upstream. In September, October, a lot of the fishermen come down, and that's where they catch salmon. So this is a place where a lot of people come to go fishing. So if you're an avid fisher, you know, you've probably heard of Western New York and Oak Orchard Creek, because everybody from everywhere comes here to go fishing. I don't know anything about fishing. I can't catch a fish. Because I will not hook a worm on a hook because I think it's gross. Oh, look, let's see. I can slow down. I don't got no cars behind me. Oh man, the wall's in the way. I can see it. How come I can't get my camera positioned? Come on, camera. You guys see it a little bit? Normally I wouldn't do this recording stuff if I was when I'm driving. I assure you my eyes are on the road. That's why I just stopped to show it to you guys. But I'm also on the back roads. These are the farmer roads, you know, and of course some residential people live around here. But for the most part, these roads are used by the farmers, so it's really not a lot of traffic. The locals know about these roads, but the tourists, they really don't know too much. Unless they've been coming here for years. But I like taking this road. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Look at this tree, you guys. Look at that. It's white. And it has, I don't know. I think those are acorns. I can't tell. Something's hanging off of them. I don't know what they are. I always thought they were acorns. Oh, look at, now I can show you. No cars behind me right now. Okay. It's like a little tiny waterfall. Little tiny waterfall. It's because the river is high. So when the river is high, the water flows. Another little farmland. A lot of corn around here. This year I don't think it's going to be corn though. Oh, it looks like they cultivated it. So, my dad literally lives 4 miles away from me. It seems like it's a long ride, but it's not. It's actually really pretty. La 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 la. I hope this is not making you sick. Motion sickness. Just wanted to share with you guys on this beautiful Sunday as I go to my dad's house. I want to thank everybody that has emailed me and you know, sent healing vibes to my dad and to our family. And I also want to thank a lot of you guys that have mailed stuff for my dad to hang up in his hospital room. I got a really cool mandala, I think I'm saying that right, from one of my subscribers. He goes by the name of the Harbinger of Light. And it's gorgeous, you guys. But I gotta print it out and hang that in the I was gonna say hotel room, the hospital room for my dad. Then I got those pictures that I showed you guys in my last video of the angels. And I got some letters, some encouraging words in the letters. I got a bunch of emails. So I just want to thank you guys. So this is the road my dad lives on. See, this is the road. They have horses. This is my dad's neighbor. He has horses. I should become his friend so I can ride his horses. Well, now you can't see the horses, but this would be my dream. If I was wealthy enough, this would be my dream. Lots of land, and I'd own a couple horses and have a nice little farmhouse. So we're rolling up to Dad's house, you guys. There's Dad's house. So we're here. That's Dad's house. These trees right here are really pretty. By Mother's Day, they have these beautiful pink flowers. And I will show you guys a picture of them when they bloom, which is going to be pretty soon, actually. Alrighty, let me let you guys go now so I can go feed Lola. That's my dad's dog's name. Lola. I call her Lola Bear. Alright, everyone. Have a beautiful Sunday. Sending you guys all Love and light.